first reader for today's event.
Marilyn,
Regina?
could you speak a little louder, please?
Regina?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can't
Can you hear me now?
hear you.
Hello?
Not really.
Is it working? Is it?
Yeah, but you gotta get closer.
Hello. Okay, Regina O'Melvini is going to be here, and she will have put some of her chapbooks out on the table for you to take a look at too when this event is finished. It's just one special award.
You know what? We can't hear you. Well, so can you get it closer? Can you say?
How much closer can you get?
Okay, poets, you gotta speak up. Come on.
Come on, Marilyn, speak up.
I'm speaking up. Can everybody hear me now? Okay. My pleasure to introduce Regina O'Melvini. Let's give her a hand.
Thank you. You may want to tip it down a little bit. There you go.
Like this. Tricky. Can you hear me all right?
Not really.
Not really.
Get
It
closer.
doesn't
Closer.
seem like it's on, maybe. Okay. How's that?
Better.
Okay. Better?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Good. Thank you, Marilyn, and I want to thank the Surf Riders for organizing this wonderful event, and thank Dave for warming up the audience for me. Okay. So I would like to just pitch poetry for a minute. Thank you all for coming out for poetry, and please consider keeping poetry in your life beyond Poetry Month. Whether it's reading poetry or listening to podcasts of poetry, there's lots of wonderful sites you can go to. PSA, which is Poetry Society of America, has some wonderful podcasts, and also you can make there's a site, Poetry Daily, and you can make it your daily default page, so you can start your day with a poem. So I encourage you to carry on with poetry. I'd like to read from my chapbook. I was very fortunate to have this chapbook garner a prize, second prize in the Munster International Literary Contest in Ireland, and I just returned from there. And I can tell you there are Irish poets who really scorched the scene. It was the highlight for me was hearing the Irish and British poets read at the festival, so I was really honored to be a part of that. And this is the book that came out of it, so I'll read you a few poems from this. I'll start with this one. This is The Scent. Every morning the sun strings black and gold beads beyond my north window. Bees rise to scent, then descend to the hive and earthenware dome beneath the mock orange. They bored a way into the hollow sculpture 3 years ago, though I haven't called the beekeeper yet. She warned me before when they hived in the crawl space, under the house, then the fuse box. You can't tell killer from ordinary unless they attack. You have to destroy them, but still I neglect to call her. I'm fond of their constancy. Stir at dawn, zoom to the flowers or resinous trees, then all rejoin the hive at night. Early one morning I stood empty-headed, too near the hive, staring up at a hawk in the tree. 2 or 3 bees pelted my cheek, but didn't sting, simply rapped a warning. Once at night under a sickle moon, after chucking rinds from a pail to the compost, I put my hand on the quiet clay hive and found it humming within, deep string endlessly plucked in the dark. A friend sent me a postcard from Crete, an ancient bronze seal, 2 bees clasping a drop of honey between them. 3,000-year-old hives have been found in the Middle East. Last month, a lush swarm hung like a scarf of small golden coins from a green limb in my garden. Rare ornament, a Minoan queen might have draped across her fragrant breast. Or perhaps an offering a steadfast friend might have arranged on the queen's cold body after an unexpected death, as I would have done for my friend who died last month, adorned her with pendant bees to sweeten her passage. Yet within a few days, she was bone char and ash. We assume that our friends will walk alongside us forever, but solace is not found in words of comfort. We must live for every drop. The heart may be a hive after all, hidden, honeycombed, and humming. The soul a sting or sticky garment of light, or dusky bee escaping the lips, weighing no more than a single mock orange bud. The mind may be a brief scent in a faraway field beyond the city, calling us to glean wild nectar so that we might taste both worlds.